The story of Samson, Part 1, the marriage of Samson. Samson traveled to Timnah where he met a Philistine woman. When he returned home telling his father that he wanted to marry her, his parents frowned upon him for this because she was not of the same people as Samson. And when they traveled back to meet his bride, they came across a lion. The Spirit of the Lord took over Samson and gave him the strength to destroy the lion. When he returned to marry his wife, he saw the lion's carcass and found honey inside. He proposed a riddle to the Philistine people, but they could not figure it out. Samson then became angry with them because they could not figure it out. Out of anger, Samson killed 30 of the Philistine men. Because of this crime, his wife was given to his best man. Samson defeats the Philistines. Samson went back to visit his wife, but was angered when he could not see her. Out of anger, he captured 300 jackals and burned the crops of Philistines. The Philistines captured Samson for his crimes, and he was tied down. But Samson, using the strength God had bestowed upon him, broke the ties time after time. Samson and Delilah. Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah. The Philistines ordered her to trick Samson into revealing the source of his strength. She tried multiple times, and he refused to give up his secret. Delilah became upset with Samson for not telling her the source of his strength. She pestered him until he revealed to her that his strength came from his hair. He revealed to her that if his hair was cut, his strength would weaken. Delilah cut his hair, and the Philistines came and paid her for her deeds, and they captured Samson. The death of Samson. After the Philistines had taken Samson as prisoner, he was used as a source of entertainment. Samson's eyes were gouged out, and he was tied to 2 pillars of the temple. Samson called upon God one last time to give him the strength to pull down the pillars and destroy the Philistines. Inside, along with the taking his own life, destroying the Philistines' rule over Israel.
We're on top of the world. We're on top of the world now, darling, so don't.
Mother, father, I have fallen in love with the Philistine woman. Let's go meet her.
On the way to meet her, Samson comes across a lion. On the way to marry his wife, Samson finds honey in the carcass of the lion.
I'm Samson. Marry me. Okay. A riddle for the people. Come back to me with the answer. You could not answer my riddle. I must kill you.
Out of anger, Samson captures 300 jackals and lights fire to Philistine crops.
Because of his actions, Samson was tied down by the Philistines, but because of his strength, he could break the ties.
Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah.
Samson, where do you get your strength from?
I can't tell you.
Please tell me where you get your strength from. I thought you loved me. Why would you do this?
My strength comes from my hair.
After Samson has been captured, his eyes were gouged out by the Philistines, and his arms were tied to the columns of the temple. Samson called out one last time to God.
God, give me strength.
God gave him the strength to pull down the pillars, killing all the Philistines in it, including himself. The end.
We're on top of the world now, darling, so don't let